Hi, it's time for Allison's top pick. I have an interesting nonfiction book, Gossip Men, J. Edgar Hoover, Joe McCarthy, Roy Cohn, and the Politics of Insinuation. And it is a very interesting and timely book because it shows that what these men did led directly to the politics of today and the mass media of today. I didn't know much about these three men other than I knew about the Hollywood trials, and I knew that there was a lot of suppression of artists of various types. So the author goes into the way that these three men used mass media to create this hyper masculine persona for themselves using secrecy, misinformation, and manipulation to get their way, and led to today's politicians. They all took advantage of communist paranoia about how women had taken over the workplace during World War II. When the were away at war, women needed to take on some of their jobs to sustain the war economy. The anxiety of changing gender roles and shifting social values in the 50s. So they took advantage of this and created this whole paranoid society, and one of the ways that they did this was by using gossip magazines. And if you think magazines are bad today, wow, back then they were unbelievable. Um, of course, gossip's always played a role in American politics since the very beginning. But these three guys used it to an incredible degree. They would destroy anyone they saw as a threat. And the main way to do that was to insinuate that someone was a homosexual. Now, of course, Hoover and Cohn were homosexual. There were always rumors about McCarthy, but homosexuality was seen as the ultimate no-no and very deviant behavior. But they would make friends with the various gossip columnists and have them, put false items on there showing Hoover dating all these starlets and things like that. Um, it led to a lot of innuendo. There was a particular trial that involved McCarthy and Cohn, and the innuendo was just blatant by the other side. And so this led Hoover to distance himself from these two men. However, all three were very successful, and interestingly, Cohn went on to represent Trump in the 70s. So it was interesting. The author draws a parallel between these men straight to Trump. So it was an interesting read. I learned a lot. It's a pretty quick read, actually. And I think if you're interested in politics, gender equality, LGBTQ, um, just the way Washington works, you'll like this book. So we have it at Goleta Library. Thanks for listening. See you soon.